It's great to
Aloha.
have you in Hawaii, and it's great to be with my family. This is my better half, Millie, and we call her Auntie Millie, and my only daughter, Milani. And we're really blessed to be able to have friends that was able to help us, and we regard them now as family.
That's right.
And we got involved and became aware of something that is new to our lives. And that was in the year 2014 here in Hawaii, where my daughter Milani introduced me to Super Latane. And it was maybe a year and a half afterwards that I started on Izumio, and what that has done to our lives, and for me too as well. And so I feel that our family has been blessed with this, and hope that others in the United States of America and in the rest of the world will think about this and think about the importance of their health and their lives. And this really raises the quality of health and the quality of life for people. And so I want to tell you a little bit more about Super Lutein and Izumio and what it has done for me personally. But let Auntie Millie uh, say her piece.
Well, as you grow older, your eyes don't function as well as when you were younger. And then I found out that my eyesight is getting not as well. I can still see, but not I like before when I was, a few years back. And so Reiko introduced us to super lutein, and I started to take the super lutein, which is very good for the eyes, and not only for the eyes, but for the different part of the body. And then I started to take it, and I hopefully, right now, I feel that it's helping me. Maybe not like I was, maybe a few years back, like maybe 20 years ago, but at 90 years old, I think I'm doing pretty well with my eyes, and hopefully it'll continue that way. And and not only my eyes, it has helped me in my energy. Well, I was always energetic, but I think now it's at 90, it's really helping me go on. And then the super lutein has helped in many ways. I had sty eye about a week ago, and what I did, I drank most of it, but I kept a little bit of the water, and I put it on my eyelid, and I think that has helped. And it usually when you have sty eye, it's very painful, but having that super lutein water has maybe helped to ease it off a little bit better. But I'm very happy with taking the two, and it's a everyday thing for me. So when I get up in the morning, I take super lutein. Then I also take it in the evening to make sure that they said, you can't overdo it. You can take as much as you want. So I make sure that I'm taking at least 4 a day, and maybe at times if I'm sick, I'll take more. But I'm very happy that we got introduced to these two great things, the super lutein and the water.
I want to thank our daughter Milani
Yes.
for introducing us to Super Latane in 2014, and it has made a difference in our lives. For me, I feel energetic. I feel that I can do what I need to do to make things happen. And I've been able to, therefore, help Hawaii in the tropical forestry program here in Hawaii, as well as with helping a new program of prevention of kidney disease in Hawaii that I was alarmed about when I learned that the average of kidney disease in Hawaii was more than the average of the United States of America, and feel because of our diversity of people here in Hawaii that we should have a new type of preventive disease program for kidney disease that is focused on the culture of people in Hawaii, and have been working on it with many other partners. And at the present, we've progressed so that we have land, and we're going to put up a new building for the prevention of kidney disease. And I've worked since 2014 on the World Conference of conservation of nature that has come about for the first time in the United States of America. And at this time, we started on September 1st, 2016, and now have 9,800 people from around the world, 190 countries around the world, who are attending this conference in the United States of America. And so the energy that I've received and what I feel I've gained by using these products have made a difference. And the difference has been, I find that I am not getting ill as often as I did before. And I attribute that to the goodness of Super-Lutein and Izumio. And I want to thank my daughter Milani for introducing me to this, and also Reiko Kusamoto, who introduced it to her. And I want to thank Takashi Tajima, who heads the Naturally Plus in the United States of America, and is doing a tremendous job in helping the lives and health of the people of America. So let me ask Melanie, my daughter, to make her remarks.
Thanks, Dan. I guess for my own self, personal self, and for me, it has helped as far as taking care of mom and dad. When it comes to health and well-being, Dad is going to be 92 next week. Mom is 90. You always have to put up with the fact that somebody is going to have to take care of them. When Dad first came back to Hawaii in 2013, he was possibly at a health low. And over the years, we've been able to foster him back to a certain degree of health until he started taking the Super-Lutein and then the Izumio. I find that the health has increased to better, and he's been able to do more things, and the stamina. His schedule when he first came back was maybe one event, every week or other week. And over time it increased, the demand increased, because he wasn't in Hawaii to do all of these events that people wanted him to do. So they were asking. He has now increased to almost an event a day or every other day. So for me, the stamina has been very important. The energy that he maintains is important. Otherwise, he couldn't handle these events. The other thing for me is the fact that, again, considering possibilities of having to take care of him, of course we want him to do the events because I feel that keeps his mind going. And with his mind going and the stamina going and mom on the side of him too, they keep on going. The health has been good. Dad always had a problem with bleeding because he has to take aspirin daily to prevent clotting. That meant if he got a cut, he was going to bleed for an hour and a half to 2 hours. Difficult for me when I have to stop the bleeding. And so what happened was that he noticed before he started the Izumio that we were using Izumio on the children, especially when they got cut or hurt, fall down, they were bleeding. And he saw one day where I had applied it to one of the children and the bleeding stopped almost immediately. And later on, he noticed there was no scarring effect. He started the Izumio. And we find that he hardly bleeds. He used to have a bloody nose every so often. You know, just sitting there, it would start to bleed. Again, that would take an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours to stop. Less than 5 minutes, but he hardly has bleeding noses anymore or bleeding nose anymore. And as far as getting cut, if he does, you know, like the dog will jump on him to greet him and he'll get scratched because his skin is thinner. That bleeding stops when we apply the Izumio to it. So it has been a godsend for me as far as taking care of my parents. Again, their health and well-being is a very critical issue for me at their point in time or at their age. And so I'm really grateful for the products. And we intend to use it, continue using it. And like mom, dad takes about 4 or 5 Izumio a day and then 3 of the super lutein daily. And as he said, with his health, we notice that he doesn't catch a cold as often or get sick. In fact, he hasn't had any illness, I think, this year, 2016,
That's
and now
correct,
it's September. And he used to get that quite often, whether it be an allergy started illness or the children bringing illnesses home from school. You know, he would almost catch that immediately. So the children still bring it home, but he hasn't gotten sick. So again, we're very grateful for this. It's an important story, and again, for anybody who has need to take care of their parents and want to keep their parents alive and healthy. My experience, like I said previously, has been one where I'm tired because I have to keep up with them, as opposed to I have to stay home and watch them. So they're just all over the place, and especially dad, like I said, his schedule has increased, and mom keeping up with him. Dad is on a salt-free diet, so we do have our health issues, but you know, in the long run, with the energy and the well-being, that has taken over overall, and we're grateful for that. Thank you.
Our family has been blessed with good health, and I want to say mahalo nui loa to my daughter Milani and Reiko Kusumoto and Takashi Tajima, and Naturally Plus USA, Ohana. And in Hawaii, Ohana is a family. And I look upon what we are in now with Naturally Plus as being a part of an ohana and a family, and that together we'll continue to live lives of good health and good quality, good production, with pride to our cultures and our people as well. And so I want to say, on behalf of myself and my family, Naturally Plus USA, Takashi Tajima, our leader, aloha and mahalo nui loa. Thank you very much for the help that we have in our life.
So we want to say, go ahead,
Go
keep
ahead.
going, don't stop.
Use it.
We need it.
And at 90 and over 90, you might have people asking you, "Are you really that old? You must be 20 years younger." But thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much.
Thank you.